Hello my little love muffins and welcome back to my channel. Today we are tackling the wall of doom. Sorry if you can hear it, they're cutting the grass outside the front. I'm going to now wallpaper my back bedroom wall. The rest of my bedroom is an absolute state, so I will be tidying that up too. Mark moved the bed as forward as what he could this morning, but because it's on carpet I can't move it anymore. When it was on the hard floor it was easy. So what I'm going to do before I start papering, I'm going to take these mirrors down. Hello. And then I'm going to rip as much paper off as what I can, but and then I'm just going to paper over it because that's what I do. I'm not a painter and decorator, and I don't even claim to like decorating. I hate it, but it has to be done. And as long as it looks better, that's enough for me. So that's what we're doing today. I'm also going to show you what I got from the Matalan sale. Got some lovely bargains there. So first of all, I'm going to start by doing what I said. So come along with me, grab a cuppa, sit down and watch me, or do it with me. Why not? Get your own wall done. So let's go. I want to apologise for taking so long to put this video up. Oh, all sorts have happened. I stuck them mirrors on with like no more nails, by the way. So if that's why you're wondering. I did try those funny sticker things, you know, that you put on the back and then stick it to the wall, but I don't know. Look at my wallpaper before. When we first moved into that house, I had that up. Isn't that mental? It's insane. I didn't take that lot off though, but I didn't actually do that. I think my father-in-law did that job. Anyway, yeah. The reason was yesterday I got a phone call. Mark's work van has sort of been losing power for a while. And so his work had booked it into the garage, and they booked it into the garage in Andover. Now, Andover is about an hour from where I live. So he dropped it off last night after his jobs, and then I had to go and get him in the car. So we had something to eat up there, but we didn't get back till like 9 o'clock. And this is when I was planning on uploading the video. So I was so tired, so we went to bed. So I'm doing the voiceover like the next day. But yeah, if it's not one thing, it's another. So, and he had 2 jobs booked in, so he can't do that. So he's just sat at home. His van's not even gone in yet. And it was booked in for 8 o'clock this morning, and it's now nearly midday, and yeah, still nothing. Oh, it's just ridiculous. Why didn't they book it in somewhere close, like an hour away? So I had to spend like, I think £20 in petrol, and then obviously bearing in mind I have to take him back to the van when it is ready, so that's another £20 in petrol. I don't get that back because he has to pay for his own fuel, you see. So I thought, what bright spark booked it in there? It didn't make any sense, so I was fuming, as you can imagine, especially after doing this. I'd actually done this that day as well. It took me so long. Like, I only show you this once because this is me pasting it. I actually paste it with the ready-made paste. You can get it from anywhere. And a roller. My father-in-law taught me how to do this. It goes on so much better than with a paintbrush. Like, so smooth, so even. You don't get any big bits or nothing. So, but I only show me do it once because it was a pain trying to carry that up the stairs with the camera. I couldn't do it upstairs because the table's not big enough. I struggled with this one, to be fair. But that's a little tip for you. Do it with a roller and it turns out so much easier. But this paper was from the range, and it was an absolute nightmare to work with. Really bad. Thinking back, actually, when I started putting it on, I realised it was the same that my friend has got in her dining room. Her husband put hers up for her. And I remember her saying at the time, but hers is navy, how hard it was. And hers has got bubbles and everything in it. And I was like, oh, goodness. Because some paper is hard to work with. And then when I was putting it up, I thought, this is exactly the same, just a different colour. It was so thin and everything. It was absolutely awful to work with. But I did get there. But I'm quite good at wallpapering, actually, but I literally hate it. I hate it with a passion. Any sort of decorating I hate. But I've sort of taught myself as I go along, really. As you will see, you think, oh, my goodness, that's awful. There's so many bubbles in it. If you're putting up wallpaper and there's bubbles, as long as they're not huge, don't worry. They just vanish when it dries. So don't worry, it ends up flat to the wall, like you wouldn't even know. So please don't worry if you ever have that. Yeah, so Mark's now off for I don't know how long, and excuse me, and it's the summer holidays. We need the money. We're going to the Midlands, not next week, the week after, because it's Maria's birthday, and oh my goodness, it just never stops at the minute. Honestly, it really doesn't. And it's my birthday on Bank Holiday Monday, actually. Oh, and Mark's like, oh, we're not gonna be able to do anything, blah blah blah. And I'm like, Mark, please. I'm a grown woman, as long as the kids are all right. But he thinks like he has to, do this big gesture, and I just don't need it. And I don't want it, to be honest. I'm perfectly happy with what I've got, so it's, as you get older, birthdays, you just want to forget about them, really, don't you? Look at my little kitten. Look at him in with me. Oh, I love my cat so, so, so much. Actually, my friend was talking about this. I went to my friend's the other day. She had her little granddaughter. Oh, my goodness. I have never, ever known such a good baby in my life. I went round there because I gave her one of my hoovers because hers was broken. And, oh, my goodness. She was so cute. I fed her a bottle, and you forget, don't you? It made me so broody. I fed her a bottle, and then she just sat there on my stomach, sort of facing the telly for ages, not a peep, not a murmur. And I was like, my goodness. I said, if I'd have had a baby like her, I'd have probably had about 10. She was so good. Her name's Poppy, and she's so cute. After that, I was like, Maya, please, just go back to being a baby. And Mark sent me some baby pictures the other day. He must have got them off his old phone or something, of the girls when they were just born, and oh my God, they were just the most edible babies ever in the world. I know you always look at Sooty looking at me. You always think that about your kids, don't you? But I just want to go back, even if it's just for a day. I know it's hard work, and it is, but it's just, they're with you all the time. You know what they're doing. You can keep an eye on them. It's just so nice. I really struggled to totally change the subject. Oh, yeah, what was I talking about? My friend, I went round there, and I was going to say about something else. Oh, what was I saying? Oh, I always do this. I've forgotten now. I went off on a baby tangent, and now I've completely forgotten what I was saying. Oh, I can't remember what we were talking about beforehand. Yeah, so I do apologise for the bad angles, but it was really difficult because the bed, now it's on carpet, I find it really difficult to move it. So Mark done it before he left this day, and then I had to put it back. However, I didn't film that bit because it was just, I was doing it inch by inch by inch, and you'd have just been like so bored. And at this point, I was getting so hot as well. Even though it wasn't particularly hot outside, it was hot doing this. If you see all the bubbles there, like if you was doing it for the first time, you'd think, oh my goodness, this is awful. And you'd be ages trying to get the bubbles out. But you don't have to. Honestly, you don't. You wait till you see it. It just goes flat. It's literally amazing. I was talking about cats. That was it. Yeah, I went round there, and she thinks her cat is pregnant. So I was like, oh no, does that mean I can get another one? Or it's just the money, being able to afford, because I don't obviously want to get a pet if I can't afford it, because I want to give them obviously the best life and all the love I can. But it's just this thing about cats. Look at Pablo. Look, he comes to say hello. Bless him. Yeah, it's just this thing about cats that I'm obsessed with. Oh, that's me trying to do the socket around. It was, like I said, it was really difficult, this paper. Really difficult. It kept ripping, and that's why I leave it for a while to dry, and then I cut it after, because it's just, this paper was awful. It was so hard. I was getting paste in my hair. I was getting paste all over my clothes. My hands were literally covered in it. And, oh, yeah, it was just absolute nightmare. But as I was doing it, excuse me, I was watching this interrogation of this stepmom that had killed her stepkid or something. And I always watch things like that. I don't know why, because it winds me up. But I was thinking about the time, and I must tell you this. It's funny now, but it wasn't at the time. got a little story for you. Oh, in a minute. Sorry, my camera does cut out because the doctor's phoned me, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. So I do miss a bit, but it's only a little bit. Yeah, when Maya was about 2, I think, I was doing home care for a bit as a job. However, I didn't stick at it for that long. I think I'd done it for about 4 months or something. It wasn't really my thing. I don't like the way the company worked or the staff, to be honest. They were so horrible to the old people that we were working with, and I tried to put in a complaint and things, and it just wasn't going anywhere. So that was one of the reasons why I left. But yeah, home cares. If you get home care for a parent or a relative, please keep an eye on it, because the people that come round aren't all that nice, and I didn't like what I seen at all. I felt so sorry for the old people. But anyway, excuse me, I've got such a bad cough. Maya was about 2 and I was doing home care, so I was out. Mark was meant to be watching her. It was a Sunday, and I was on my last job before I came home, and then I had to go back out a bit later. So Mark texted me when I was just filling out this paperwork saying, Maya's gone. And I was like, that was it. Just Maya's gone. So I phoned him. I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, she's not here. No one can find her. She was in next door's garden, and now nobody can find her. Well, you can imagine. Look, the curtains just fall in a minute. Yeah, you can imagine my feeling. If you've ever had that feeling, that was I thought, my goodness, my baby's been kidnapped. Literally, I drove home like Sterling Moss. I literally risked my own life, and probably a lot of other people's. But I was in a day, like, I was just shouting, and I was just something else. Honestly, you would, if we couldn't have found her, I don't know what, like, I don't know how people cope, how they're so calm in these situations. Anyway, I finally got home, and the whole neighbourhood was pretty much looking for her at this point. So I was running around the house in case she was hiding. I was like, Maya. Then all of a sudden, before I could even go out, the front door opened, and my neighbour there was with her in her arms, in her hand was like all this chocolate. And she basically walked herself to the shop, which is it's only like a 2-minute walk, but, you know, for a 2-year-old. And she'd walked into the shop, helped herself to chocolate bars, and then my neighbour had seen her, just stood outside. And she still had the chocolate bars in her hand. And she had this, like, shocked look about her, as if to say, what's happened? And literally, I must have held her in my arms for about an hour, not letting her go, because I was just, oh, goodness, like, I don't know how anyone ever gets over things. Like, the worst goes through your head as well, doesn't it? Like, the worst. Like, someone's got my child for the worst thing possible as well, you know? So I just thought I'd tell you that little story there, because I just sprung into my head when I was watching this. I thought, I have to tell the Love Muffins about that. And my call from my doctors. Well, they'd phoned me when I was doing this. That's how come I lost the footage. Because I need more naproxen. The doctor that prescribed it said, see how you get on with it. And if you do, phone me back and let me know, and I'll prescribe you more. Well, it's really been working really well. I really do rate naproxen. A lot of you have said about the omeprazole as well, so I was going to ask about that. But anyway, my doctor was off on holiday, so they said, do you mind another doctor phoning you? And I was like, no, that's absolutely fine. Another doctor phoned me, and he was basically not giving it me for love nor money. I think it's like the money side of things now with it. They used to chuck medication at you, so I have to wait for my old doctor to get back before I do it. So he's not going to give it me, so I'm waiting for my other doctor next week so I can get some more. And look at this. I didn't realise when I was putting it up at the time, but look, it's on wrong. So I sat there looking at it for ages, and then I was like, oh no. So I have to go back in and turn it round, as you'll have seen in a minute. But yeah, my doctor's is a nightmare. My doctor, my own personal doctor, is really good. So yeah, I'm just going to wait for her and see, because honestly, he was like, yeah, it's not for long term, blah, blah, blah. So I could have killed him, honestly, because it really works. Why is it if it works, they want to take you off it? But she said she'd give me more. So anyway, I was fuming, as you can imagine, especially doing this. And then Mark phoned saying his van's in the garage and I had to pick him up. Oh, I was on one, let me tell you. And this Stanley knife was absolutely rubbish. So yeah, look, I get down and then I look and think, oh yeah, something's wrong. But I edited out the bit where I was looking for so long. It's literally was recorded for about 5 minutes until I figured out what was wrong and how to do it. But luckily the wallpaper paste was enough. to sort of re-stick it and things. But yeah, this whole wall literally took me about 3 hours, no joke. Right, I have it. It's been really hard to film this because the bed can only come out so much. So I've struggled to film it, but let me turn you around and show you the sort of finished product, if you like. Okay, so I've trimmed off all the edges and I've put the bed back. I did try and film it, but it was just impossible. The bubbles that were there at the start are starting to fade. They do tend to do that. So apart from this bit, I don't know what's happened with that bit. I maybe have to give that a wipe. But yeah, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but to me, that looks more grey than white. I thought it was going to be white. So I thought if it's white, then I could decorate the room anything. Do you know what I mean? I could go black and white, or I could go neutral and white, or anything really, or grey and white, or anything. But that looks so much more grey. Like, look at it next to the bed. It's pretty much the same colour. So I am quite disappointed with that because on the website it said white. So that is really, really annoying. But what I've got to do, I don't know if I'm going to put the mirrors back up. For now, they're not going back up. I am keeping them, but that's still a debate whether they're going to go back up or not. So I do have to obviously put the curtains back up, clear up all the mess that's around, and look at them. Put the bedspread back on. And when I was doing it, look what I noticed when I stood up high. Look at that, the top of the window. Can you see? I never noticed that before. I'll probably, like, you'd probably know it's there because it's obviously the top. But yeah, so that has got to be cleaned. So I've got to do that as well. And all the cobwebs at the top. Look at it. Okay, so yeah, that's the bit now. We've got to get cleaned up because it's just everything's everywhere. So let's get going with that.
One step forward and another back. I would never try to fool ya. I'm one heartbeat away from going mad. Girl, when you're looking like that, closer, closer, I'ma get closer to you. Yeah, got me, baby, got me hooked on you once again. Girl, I need you. How many times do I wanna yell? 'Cause we could be so complete. Baby, I'll never want anyone new. I was on the bed and you undressed. Baby, when I pulled you in and felt your breath, then I knew the girl I need you. Smiling like that, I could never resist it. Smiling like that, I could never resist it. Smiling like that, I could never resist it. Every moment is another chance. Loving you is all I wanted. I'm wide open for a love affair. Girl, when you're looking like that, closer, closer, I'ma get closer to you. Yeah, got me, baby, got me hooked on you once again. Damn, girl, I need you. How many times do I wanna yell? 'Cause we could be so complete. Baby, I'll never want anyone new. I was on the bed and you undressed. Baby, when I pulled you in and felt your breath, then I knew the girl I need you. Smiling like that, I could never resist it. Smiling like that, I could never resist it. Smiling like that, I could never resist it. Smiling like that, I can never resist it. Ooh, smiling like that, I can never resist it. Girl, I need you. How many times do I wanna yell? 'Cause we could be so complete. Baby, I'll never want anyone new. I was on the bed and you undressed. Baby, when I pulled you in and felt your breath, then I knew the girl I need you. Smiling like that, I could never resist it. I
I am still absolutely loving that shark hair tool that Paula got me. Oh, I've got the hang of it as well now. Honestly, it has totally transformed my hair. Like, God, I didn't realise. Like, I thought, oh, yeah, the cheap ones will be all right. Honestly, there is a difference. There completely is. It's so powerful, honestly. This is me trying. Oh, Mark just breaks his wardrobes. It's just ridiculous. He's so heavy-handed. Please tell me if your husband's like that. He's literally, honestly, when he's in bed and he just turns over, the whole bed bounces up and down. It's just ridiculous. He's broke the toilet seat. He just breaks everything. He's like just one clumsy mess. Honestly, it really gets on my nerves sometimes. I'm constantly shouting at him. Oh my goodness, how fun was that live on Friday? Mark really enjoyed it. Oh, hello, kitten. Oh, Gigi's on my lap now. Mark had such a nice time. I mean, I was quite amazed as well, the way he opened up about his mental health and things. I think he felt quite relaxed after a while because he's normally quite, as you Love Muffins have said before, he seems quite shy in front of the camera. And I noticed that. But I think the more and more he got into it, the more he realised. And yeah, he pretty much stole the show, didn't he? He took over. But it was so nice to talk to you all. But trying to read the comments and talk, I don't want to sort of... Oh, it's so difficult, but I so like doing the lives. I really do. And a couple of you have obviously said that you've missed it and you're going to make the next one. And yeah, don't worry if you've missed it. Obviously, you can always make the next one. It's going to become a regular thing, definitely, on this channel. I love interacting with you all. Absolutely love it. It just feels like a bit more personal, you know, on a bit more of a personal level. And I really like that, you know. I didn't really... Oh, and I spoke to Gabby. I texted her and I said, look, a lot of people have said about us doing a live together. And she's like, yeah, okay. I think she's a little bit nervous as well. But so I will talk to her and arrange that soon because I know you would love me and Gabby to do a live. And it's quite good because Gabby's so funny. We sort of bounce off each other. So it will be really nice to see. And oh my goodness, that window... I hadn't realised. Like when you... Oh, look at Pablo. When it's up there and you don't see it, you forget about it, don't you? I've never done it. Like ever. Never. Since I've moved in the house. I've lived here years. It was thick. Like disgusting. Like dirt coming off it. Literal dirt coming off it. Pablo's still obsessed with that Hoover, by the way. He is still obsessed. He drives me berserk. All I do is tell him off every time that Hoover comes on. I've put this on. It's getting a bit chilly now. It's weird, this weather at the minute. It's always up and down. Anyway, I took a break from the room. All I've got to do is like little bits now, like make the bed and stuff. But before I do, I want to show you what I got from Matalan because I'm going to put on the new covers. So let me show you. The sale at Matalan is brilliant. If you haven't been, go and check it out because it's still on and it's brilliant. I got this bath mat here. It's like a shell look. It was £11 and it's down to £4. That's like, it's like brilliant, isn't it? And it's really soft. And I thought I needed when I say I needed a new one, when I wash the other one, I always need one in its place. So I always sort of need two. So I've got one. So this is my second one. So I love that. I've got this for the kitchen, I think. So it's like a little wooden tray. I thought it was lovely. That was £6.50 down to £2.50. So you just can't moan, can you? I love that. That was the first thing I picked up. I was like, I seen it. I was like, I'm getting that. And then I thought, I'll have another little look around. And then that was it. This tray. Now, I know I got a different one for the lounge, but when I seen this, I thought this is perfect. And it was only £3 from £9. So the one in the lounge at the minute, I'll do something else with. So yeah, that was good. It's brilliant, isn't it? A nice size. So that, and last but not least, the bargain of the hour, this bed set. They've got loads of bedding in there. I just wanted white because, like I say, I'm not sure the theme, what I'm going to do now, but obviously it goes for the time being. And well, the grey one does upstairs, but for the time being, I'm going to put this one on and just have a nice fresh white room, really, and grey. The wallpaper's looking so much better now. All the bubbles have gone, thank goodness. So this was £37, and it obviously got reduced to £18.50. It looks like the sticker underneath, to £13 for a jacquard duvet set, geo design. So I don't know if you can see what it looks like on the picture, but yeah, it's lovely. So I'm going to put that on the bed. Oh, you can see the bed at the back. That's what it's meant to look like. Oh my goodness, that looks like my bed. There you go, you see, with the paneling at the back. You see, that was meant. So I've got that to put on. So yeah, you've got to get yourself down that Matalan sale. Oh my goodness, I didn't realise it was so good. Every time Matalan have a seasonal sale now, I am there. So I'm going to put that on the bed, and then I'll do a little sort of reveal, yeah?
I got this boy on my mind that I can't live without. Oh, his eyes are killing me. And he keeps talking about everything that he likes, and I can't stop listening. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time, all the time. And my heart's beating fast when he's looking like that. Oh, his smile is killing me. It's the way that he moves and the way that he laughs, so I can't get enough. Thinking about him all the time. I can't get him off my mind. Oh, I want him to be mine, to be mine. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. You know I want him now, 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 now. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it's dark, when it's dark. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want, if you want. I can be a fighter, I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want.
Here we are. Here it is, all done. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy with it. It feels like so clean and airy and nice. Mine is the tripod. But yeah, it's a lot later now, as you can see. I had to make dinner and things in between, so I'm just going to get rid of those mirrors there. But look, all the bubbles are settled down now. It actually does look a bit like paneling when you look at it from here. This is my new bedding, and yeah, I'm really happy with it. It's starting to feel like a proper room now, with a carpet done, the ceiling done. Yeah, honestly, I'm so happy. I just need to work out a theme. I really do. I don't know, because that wallpaper is definitely grey. But I don't know. If you've got any suggestions, please let me know. That's going to go obviously with a grey bed, because I can't afford to get a new bed, and obviously a grey carpet. So I can tweak curtains and pillows and throws and, you know, little things like that, pictures. So please let me know. I was thinking a bit of neutral, like some woody things, you know, beige pillows, things like that. Let me know if you think that will go, because I would be interested to know your thoughts. But like I say, for now, this is perfect. Nice, clean, tidy room and window. So yeah, more than happy. So I'm going to end it. Probably got wallpaper paste in my hair. I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, my little love muffins. Mwah.